Here's all the Real Madrid news that came out today, and I'm starting out with this. Eder Militao and Vinny were together today, as they were with their partners. Vinny made his relationship with Virginia public today. He also gave her a romantic gift in Monaco. He called it VV. Now also today we found out that Mbappe is La Liga Player of the Month, and I also wanted to share this with you guys. Vinny Jr. went to the Real Madrid bench to grab a bottle of water for Pau Cubarsí. He waited for him to have a drink and then took it back to the bench. Now this is one thing you don't hear in the media. Now what you do hear in the media is this. Real Madrid believed Lamine Yamal did not respect the basic code of conduct with the statement he made. Now also a reporter asked Chouameni this. Lamine Yamal said he was waiting for you guys on the street. He said I haven't seen that, but if he said that, let's see what's going to happen. Now also Trent posted on his IG, pray for Jamaica. Now for those that haven't heard, there's a hurricane going through Jamaica, so again, prayers to them. Now with all that being said, if you're enjoying the video so far, just like the video so I know. And also if you want to stay updated with Real Madrid news, just follow. Now also there was posts saying that Rafinha running all the way back to attack Vinny Jr. and Fede is staring at Rafinha when he attacked Vinny Jr. Now talking about Vinny, according to Marca, Real Madrid have left the Vinny Jr. case in the hands of Xabi Alonso. The club would not intervene and punish him due to his anger after being substituted in the Clásico. Even ESPN said it, that Vinny won't be punished for his angry reaction after being subbed out during the Clásico on Sunday. And Marcos Benito said that Vinny Jr.'s trust in Xabi Alonso is broken. If the situation continues like this, it's very difficult for both to coexist at Real Madrid. And you also had El Mundo saying this. Real Madrid believe Vinny Jr.'s Clásico sub came too early, but they have given Xabi Alonso authority to do what he wants as coach. Now also, supposedly according to Marca, the Real Madrid players did not forgive Lamine Yamal for calling the club thieves. His words were deemed inappropriate for a professional player. Even Messi, Xavi or Iniesta never said such disrespectful things, not even in the Jose Mourinho Guardiola era. Now also Cope said this, that Xabi Alonso may punish Vinny Jr. He will speak with Vinny on Wednesday when the team returns to training, and he may decide whether to keep things as they are or punish him in the upcoming matches. We even had Toni Kroos speak about the Vinny and Xabi Alonso situation. He said, I have lived this so many times, and it is not something you have to take so seriously. Coaches don't usually take it seriously either, especially those who were players before. And well, he said this about Vinny. When you play an exceptional game, especially in a game like this, you are not happy. I never like being replaced either, but to be fair, I've never gone straight to the locker room afterwards. But well, he came back. You always judge from the outside, but I like to keep that in mind that in reality, no one except those who are there in a Clásico in front of 80,000 people with the score 2-1 knows that one wants everything but to be subbed out. That emotion, no one who judges can imagine it, or often. Most of those who judges simply can't put themselves in Vinny's place. And he also said this about a Clásico. I am very happy that Real Madrid won. It was a deserved win. They took advantage of Barca's play. The score could have been higher at halftime. Real Madrid approached this match with great intelligence. Now also you had the CTA speak about two plays. They talked about the Eddie Garcia and Jude play. They said the decision was correct. The arm movement was intentional and unnatural. Now about the one that happened in the first 2 minutes. The Vinny Jr. and Yamal incident. They said it was the attacker who hit the defending player while trying to kick the ball. Basically saying that any defender can prevent a shot despite not playing the ball. The committee considers that Vinny, despite possessing the ball, committed a foul on Lamine Yamal. Now they also said that Xabi Alonso came up with a tactical plan for a Clásico. Totally destroyed Barca's attacking system. It's also being said that Mbappe will receive his golden boot on Friday, and that Dani Carvajal has been successfully operated. The operation was carried out by Dr. Manuel Leyes under the supervision of Real Madrid Medical Services. He will begin recovery work in the coming days. And well, there was news about Trent and Fede Valverde. Trent is facing significant difficulties adapting at Real Madrid. He has failed to establish himself as a right back due to Xabi Alonso's different style and his injury. And Fede Valverde's fate in midfield is now dependent on Trent's performance. Trent needs to prove himself defensively to reclaim his position and his chance at the 2026 World Cup with England. Now also, Real Madrid put out a club statement in regards to Espanyol. Congratulations on your 125th anniversary, Espanyol. It is an honor and a pride to have in our country a club beloved and admired by all. Your history enhances Spanish football. And also, Real Madrid in Valencia is sold out. And according to Sky Sports, Napoli asked about Dani Ceballos after Kevin De Bruyne's long-term injury. Now also, Wayne Rooney said this. We need players who have that Jude Bellingham attitude. And I don't mean attitude in a bad way. That attitude to walk on the pitch and look at the opponents and say, you know what, I'm better than you. It's not a bad thing, and Jude has that. We've seen it since a very young age, and he's still very young. Now also, Real Madrid's General Assembly, where suggested key changes to the club's ownership structure may be presented to its members. Could happen at the end of November. And also, during the game versus Juventus, dozens of Apple staff were present, recording footage of the stadium from different angles. A collaborative virtual reality project. Sources at Apple say that the aim was to record images to be played back on Apple Vision Pro glasses. Now also, our players were out and about. Mbappe was in Paris with Sinner. Franco was on vacation. Camavinga was becoming a boxer. But anyways, lastly, Cristiano and Benzema met again, in which Benzema won the game 2-1. Now with all that being said, let me know what you guys think.